Spiritual Chuck here. This is about the best toy that you've ever had. This guy right here. Okay. I found him on the road. Okay. And he made me think about, I had a discussion with a young lady, a beautiful young lady, in a fast food restaurant today. She worked there. And I didn't catch her name, but we had a pretty good conversation, and hopefully she checked out the channel. So I'm giving a shout out to her right now. Sorry I didn't catch your name. And I told her all about the Wi-Fi, and I told her that, I said, you know, it's too bad that you got to take away the best toy that you ever had. You know, being the cell phone, you know. But the truth of the matter is that that's not the best toy that you've ever had. The best toy that you've ever had was your consciousness. And that manifests in terms of your imagination. And I listened to a lady the other day, and she was singing that song by Willy Wonka about your imagination. I'm going to have to learn that song because it's such a beautiful song. And it is about your imagination, you know. It's about what your consciousness can perceive, you know. It's even beyond your egoic imagination, if you know what I mean. It's so far beyond what we can essentially conjure up in our egoic imagination that you can't even comprehend it. It's something that goes beyond the world. It's beyond your worldly imagination. And that's really the best toy. It's the toy that God's given you. It's God's toy. And you're God's toy, essentially. You know, you are the light of the world. You know, and if you just think about you for a minute, you know, just turn everything off. When I was talking to that young lady in the fast food restaurant, the music was going, you know, and I said, do you ever get tired of listening to that music? And she said, I sure do. It just keeps playing over and over again, the same stuff. And it's like, yeah, I know what you mean. I really get tired of that too. God bless God's will. He liked his music. So when we took our trip in a car from Sarasota to Atlanta, more or less, we listened to a lot of music, and actually he plays some really good music, and so I really did enjoy it. But at one point there was we were listening to a channel, and it was all those old songs that they played over and over and over again in the 80s and the 90s, I guess. And it was just like mind control. It was like conditioning. It was like teaching us how to think. And so they just kept pounding it in our heads, you know, what to think and how to behave and think about society, and on and on and on, you know, like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And, you know, I mean, I'm not bashing any artists, but if you hear them over and over again, after a while, you know, it's like you just start being mind controlled, you know, become a zombie. And you can't see. You can't see around you. You can't see anything. You can't even look around, and look up. So take a look. Take a look at you, Take a look at the stillness and the silence. Go to sleep. Reach deep sleep and wake up. It's a beautiful definition of enlightenment. Deep sleep while awake. And then, I was thinking about it a minute ago. It's like when you stop worrying about the bad guys and you stop worrying about the drug addicts and this and that and everything else, you can sit out here in the parking lot at midnight, and charge your phone and not have a care in the world. I mean, literally, I'm sitting out here and I'm at peace and I want for nothing. The Father doeth the work, and the synchronicities come, and the thoughts flow from above, and I don't have to worry about what I'm doing, or what I'm thinking. I literally want for nothing. The Father doeth the work, and I'm at peace. And at some point, we consider our plasma toroidal exodus, and we go on into a higher creation, So anyway, the best toy you ever had, you already got. I guarantee it. Spiritual Chuck out. Peace, love, and light. And this dude right here. He's like, what? Hey.